وبالصلاة الله على رسول الله.
The Quran says that the hijab has been prescribed for the women so that they are recognized as modest Muslim women and that this will prevent them from being molested. Wearing the hijab is a religious practice. However, many Muslim women like myself choose not to wear it. However, I strongly defend the wearing of the hijab.
I would defend the hijab, and I would say that firstly it's a personal religious obligation, just like a Christian wears a cross, and other religions, a Sikh might wear a turban, and other religious symbols people have, and not even religious, there's cultures like punks have their own, with the hairs and stuff, and every culture, every society or a group or whatever have their own identification. And if it's fine for them to wear it and be proud of it, then why not Muslims?
No one can force it upon you, so it's entirely up to you if you'd like to stay covered up or you'd like to show your face, etc.
I started wearing the hijab last September. The reason being is because it's a Muslim's duty, a Muslim woman's duty, to wear the hijab as it's stated in the Quran.
As a Muslim, I feel quite happy wearing the hijab. I'm proud of wearing it and I've worn it for many years.
Although I used to wear a scarf, yes, I did get a lot of respect, but why is it now that I don't wear one that the respect has changed? I'm still the same person.
It makes me feel more respectful towards myself and the fact that I'm actually practicing my religion.
Amazingly so, with hijab, it's brought me to the front of things, of activities, of having a voice. It's made me stronger.
You can get hijabs which are really comfortable and they don't actually make your head warm. And I get onto my day-to-day activities just the way I used to get on with them before I even started wearing the hijab. So basically nothing's changed, everything still runs the same.
I do feel a sense of protection with the hijab. It's not that we're walking around in a big bad world and something's going to happen to us at any moment in life. It's just that personally I feel better about myself.
The reason why women wear hijab is so that they get respect from others. Like, because I'm a Muslim, when I see another female wearing a hijab, I'll know straight away that she's a Muslim. So in Islam we're all brothers and sisters anyway, so you can just tell that she's got a hijab, she'll be a Muslim.
I'll be where I wanna be.
I'll be where I wanna be. I know I can. I know I can. Be what I wanna be. Be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it. If I work hard at it. I'll be where I wanna be. I'll be where I wanna be.
I believe that no one has the right to judge a Muslim woman for either wearing or not wearing the hijab. As a Muslim woman, I believe in God's will and that God is our protector and that one day I shall be ready to wear my hijab.
I work in a bookstore, and I've noticed that everybody looks when they've got their headscarf on and they come in. I've noticed a lot of people do look at them.
If you live in the more out of the city, more of country types, people will be like giving you the evils and giving you the daggers just because you look different.
I feel it has increased, especially after the 7/7 bombings and also of the World Trade Center crash. I mean, other people of other religions feel that Muslims are bad people because it was Muslims doing, and I have actually experienced like racism like in town, mainly because of the hijab, because they just feel threatened.
Even though I don't wear a scarf myself, I can relate to the abuse that they go through because I think that they're just discriminated against because of their appearance, and they shouldn't be.
A lot of people are a bit, ignorant in that, especially like in Western civilization. Basically, because you're keeping yourself, under a veil or hidden or whatever, people think that you're dodgy or something's up with her.
Non-Muslims hate and discriminate against Muslims. It's not fair on Muslims that wear headscarves, and even those that don't wear headscarves, to be discriminated against. It shouldn't be the case that, oh yeah, she's a Muslim, she wears a headscarf, she's a terrorist and whatever else. What even made it worse is the recent attack in London and America, and basically people just look at a lot of especially a lot of Muslims as in this sort of conspiracy. They don't like the West, they don't like how we they don't like the West, and they don't like other religions, and because of such they think that they are against us when it's not really that case. After
this 9/11 attacks, I was being quite I felt really interrogated, because just because I was wearing a hijab, I was looked upon like a terrorist. I was being sworn at. There was 1 or 2 attempts where they spat at me, but luckily it missed me. I believe in everyone's right to express themselves and their religions.
You've got nuns wearing hijabs. You've got some Indian women wearing hijab. They're not Muslims, but they still have the right to wear the hijab, and it's your personal item.
I do see people, Muslim girls sometimes do get discriminated for wearing the hijab or just wearing Asian clothes as well.
There were a lot of questions raised about why I was wearing it, but then obviously you have to overcome them and carry on working because you've got to do your job.
I know she's just expressing herself in in attire, and basically when she wears it, she's making a statement that she is Muslim, she believes in Islam, that sort of thing. So basically it's it's something of free speech, something that they they have a right to express their religion in whatever forms really.
As a Muslim woman growing up in a society full of racism, I have been discriminated against just because of my appearance. Societies these days look down on a woman just because she's covered up. I believe that Muslim women have the right to wear the headscarf as a personal freedom, as it is with any other religion. The status of women in Islam is often the target of attacks in the circular media. Across the Western world, they have been discriminated against and prevented from carrying out a normal life. The law in the past has been an assault on Islam and Muslims, and I do believe the law has denied on personal rights. Even though opinions have changed over the years, there is still a long way to go.
Islam is a peaceful religion, and whatever's been said in the media about Islam, about everything that's going on in the world, about terrorism, about Gaza, about Palestine, anything, about Pakistan, India, we are all Muslims at the end of the day, and everything that said by the media is in a negative way.
In France, if you look at it now, they've got a ban on people wearing hijab in public, and I've seen images of the government and the police and everything. They start taking them off. What's that all about? Why is that there? I mean, why is the government? That seems to me that you're just singling out Islam and just saying, you know what, because you can't, because you've got a veil on, because you've got hijab on, you cannot wear that in public. Why not? That doesn't make you a terrorist or anything. That doesn't make you a bad person.
The way the media portrays Islam is very bad and very negative. It's not the way Islam really is.
At the end of the day, they've got a heart, they've got feelings, they've got emotions, they've got intentions. They shouldn't be looked upon just because of what happened because of September the 11th. Some people may see that as a negative thing, that Islam means peace because of how the media portrays Islam is like, oh, we are extremists and we are terrorists and everything else. But that's not the case. If you actually read the Holy Quran, you would actually know what it says about extremism and what it says about terrorism.
I treat everyone the same anyway, and I think that's how it should be, even if you wear a hijab or not. You're a Muslim at the end of the day and you're a human being.